Hi everyone, it's Rachael Smith with Remax up in Big Bear. Today I'm going to walk you through 572 Douglas over in the lower-ish part of Moonridge. Come check it out. Okay, so here we are from the street, listed by Miguel Diaz at Redfin. We have 572 Douglas. And this one is so unassuming, which is why I chose this one, because it is one of the most beautiful things I've seen on the inside. So we're gonna check it out. We're on the corner of Douglas and Cougar. And then right down here is gonna be Sonoma, and where that car is, right where those split rail fences are, that's where the new trail is. It's gonna go all the way down to the lake and all the way up to the National Forest. So ski slope views from down here too. It's gonna be even better in the yard. Property line, we are fully fenced in, so pretty much where the fence is where your property line is. We've got like a gully down here because it is kind of on like a side hill, but not too bad. Gonna be 2-story inside, 1 bathroom on, actually both bathrooms are downstairs. Then we also have a 2-car garage, 1271 square foot. And then here's kind of the side yard of it too. So these cars coming this way are coming down Cougar. All right, so here's our parking. Good enough for 1-2 spots in the garage, definitely. Maybe another 3 out here behind it. So 5 in total. And let's go onto the deck. The deck is covered, and so the paint on it is in really good shape, especially down here. Decks have stayed in really good shape. This is going to be access into the laundry, or I think it's the laundry room part of the house, but we'll see that here in a second. But a really fun feel to it out here. And check out this large deck. I might as well just show you the outside before we go inside. But look how big this deck is. Nice covered shade from the tree. And this is where we're gonna get some ski slope views from over here. We got Geronimo for sure. Most of Bear Mountain you can see. And then like little glimpses of Snow Summit through the trees over this direction. Do have a spa out here. And you could do some things for some more privacy back here if you wanted to. The gray one is one of my clients' homes. And then we do have that deck stairs that go down to the spa area. So let's go inside and check it out. Okay, so here we are coming in. I'm gonna point out this door because this is a fun door. It's 2 different pieces. And you can have the top part open. Pretty fun. I love this. It's kind of like a Pottery Barn in here. Beautiful vibe in here. And I just think they did such a wonderful job with this one that I have to highlight it. Okay, so at the entrance, we do have tile floors. So these are tile floors. They actually look like laminate hardwood floors, but they're not. I love empty spaces. You could do something with that if you wanted to. Make like a little chest area for board games and such or something like that. But one thing is they've painted all that cedar tongue and groove that you usually see through all throughout the house. And this one, the paint on it is fabulous. Like it's like a matted color, but it's also like filled in. So I can tell you that their paint job on here was pretty professional. We got a little bay window over here where the kitchen nook is, and that's right off of the kitchen. So again, really admire that paint job. And I also love that it's not just like boring horizontal and vertical paneling, it is diagonal. Kind of fun. And great colors too. I love it. This is the same countertops that I have, white quartz with a gray vein in it. We do have a full kitchen here. We have the stove, we have the dishwasher, and we have the refrigerator. One thing I want to point out, we got some frosted glass here. And then we also have this nice floating little shelf up top. Beautiful. And plastic aluminum sink. So coming through, a couple things that we note. This is mobile, not built in, but a nice little butcher block counter for extra space. We do have central heating in this one, no air conditioning. And then check out just the simplicity of something like this. Like, this is just like a 2x4 that was cut and then made into a shelf. Like, see how simple this is? I don't have that kind of design eye to make something like that look so beautiful, but I think they did a wonderful job. Fridge off to the right. And this is gonna be that access area from the porch that I mentioned. So I'll just pop my head out here for reference, you know where I'm at. And we also have a grate right here. So this kind of comes in, you can come in through this door and use it as a mud room. Would be nice because you can kind of hang your coats right there, take your boots off. It's gotta be like a pantry. Beautiful. And then from here, we're gonna come, we have a little pocket door. Who loves a good pocket door? I'm a barn door fan. I'm not gonna break my nails over that. In here, we have the laundry room. I like that they took the doors off and kind of opened it up, and that way it's not too crowded and you're constantly having to like push and pull to one side to get your laundry out. So they did good decisions there. We've also got the same countertops as in the kitchen, same color as in the kitchen, and kind of like a whitish ivory color on the wall, like almost like an almond color too. We've got a nice skylight. Those aren't cracks, those are wires. And then we've got a plastic tub insert with tile all around it. And a nice updated fixtures and a cute little bear. Hibernating. So I want to poke our head into the garage really quick. And why is my brain not working? Here we have the garage that also duals as a game room in this instance. On this, it's still cold out here. Like, it is drywalled. You do have electrical and things like that, but it's not completely sealed off to the outside. So it is a little bit cold in here. Concrete floors, foosball table, ping pong table, basketball. And I'm gonna give it one shot. Think I'll make it? Woo! And a TV. Gonna have our water heater over here. And next we're gonna go into the living room. Another thing I wanted to point out was this. What a fun little area up there. Imagine probably at one point in time it was like a fluorescent lighting right there, and then they probably ripped it out and they were like, dang, this is pretty cool. All right, so here we are, another little pop-out bay window right here, and now we're in the living room. This person has like great taste, this owner, because one thing I can tell is it's kind of like a desert bohemian type vibe. Lots of grays, whites, browns everywhere, and just beautiful. Nice little shelf. good size living room too. You could even have like a wraparound sofa, like a L-shaped. I gotta see what's back here. Oh, cool. This is like maybe where the TV would have gone, but also where the firewood storage can be. However, they have one of these TVs that have kind of these like artistic, like it's a picture, you know. Fireplace looks like it's been updated because the original year of the house was 1974. So this looks a little bit different than 1974, but definitely like cleaned up and beautified. So then coming through, we go into the bathroom and check out bathroom number 2. This one is one that I love. Love all the pieces that they picked. The large, kind of like a concrete colored tile. And then they've got the single unit up here with a granite countertop, nice cabinetry, slow close, lots of storage, beautiful low flow toilet. And it is white in here, like white. You will be able to tell if it is not clean, and it is clean. Especially, I just put this on my place in Joshua Tree. This beautiful, this one's a little bit more slick. Mine's like a matted color, but it's like a river rock pebble on the bottom. And then these large rectangular. I mean, I wonder if my guy that just did mine did this, because he also did this black trim work. But mine were these big panels, but they were like concrete, but they were like rigid. So pretty fun. I mean, this shower is huge. I always like to judge a shower by like how, like, can I wash my hair? Can my arms be out and washing my hair in the shower? And you know, I gotta say, a lot of them, I cannot. So next we're gonna go upstairs. I wanna point out these beautiful steps that they have. Sorry, my pants are so long. The floors are just gorgeous. And I don't know, this looks like it's laminate hardwood floors. So the ones downstairs were tile, and then these are laminate, and you can kind of see the difference now between the two shades. So first off, we have the more master room over here. It's going to be the view out looking at Cougar this direction. You do get a good glimpse of the roof right here. Could definitely use a new roof, it looks like. And so this is, I'm gonna have to sneeze. Sorry. This is a queen size bed. You could easily get a way bigger bed in here. You could probably even get 2 bunk beds in here. We also have a large closet and a little crib area. That's super cute. And then we will go to bedroom. Actually, let's check out the secret closet. Nice linens and stuff like that. Then we're going to go into bedroom number 2. This one is where everybody sleeps. So this one's 4, 5, 6 people in this one room. 2 twin beds on this side. And then what looks to be like a king. Yeah, definitely a king on that side. What I love for vacation rental is when things match. Beautiful. And then a nice mirror. And the air conditioning unit. And this one, going over here, kind of looking over the backyard. And so I haven't told you the price yet on this one. So it is like a walk-in closet. It's pretty big. Oh, actually, this is quite fun. It's got like a secret room. I mean, it goes back around that corner. Something you never would have known. So So this one listed at $524,900. Square footage is 1271, 5640 on the lot. Built in 1974, and a 2-car garage. Let me know what you think, and if you'd like to come take a look, because it's a beauty. Talk to you soon. Bye.